Have you ever seen a viral video in another niche and been like, damn, I wish I could make that video for my channel. It would absolutely pop off. That's why in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to clone any viral video that you see on YouTube for your channel by copying the idea, tone, voice, and writing style so that it can be replicated for your channel and your niche. And you can do all of it in just a couple minutes with AI. My name is Brian, and I've generated over 10 million views with my videos for my clients and millions more dollars with it. Let me show you the exact process that I use to generate those kind of views. So let's say I'm over here, I'm on the Alex Hormozi channel, and I'm like, hey, this video performed extremely well. How to get so rich you question the meaning of making money. And I'm like, hey, I want to write a script with this exact same template. So let's say I watch this video and I'm looking through this presentation and I really like the structure of this presentation. I'm like, hey, what if I could take the structure of this presentation and translate it to actually me talking about YouTube scripts or YouTube growth in general, okay? So typically you'd have, to take this video, put it in, take out the transcript of it, feed it to ChatGPT and then try to reverse engineer it from there. But now you can do it all in one button. You can steal the tone, the style, the voice, all of one button. So all you have to do is copy the link, and then when you go into subscriber.ai, which is an AI YouTube script writing tool, what you can do is you can go over here to templates, and once you click templates and click a new template, what you can do is you can generate a template from a YouTube video. So what it will do is it'll go into the transcript and then strip it to its base parts, right, and really steal the tone and style of it, right? So let's say I'm going to name this template Alex Hormozi, how to get so rich, and leave the description blank, and then I just put the YouTube video link in there. What it will do is that it will immediately start generating the template for the script, right? So it'll break it down into its bare boned parts, which is crazy what you can do with AI nowadays. And bam, you can see just like this, it generates a script template. It breaks down the opening, right? So it immediately establishes authority, right? No lengthy preamble. The opening claim is controversial enough. It gives you the content architecture, the framework presentation style, what are the different engagement patterns, the transition patterns, the pacing and rhythm, evidence and validation approach, story structure within the content, handling complexity and nuance, right? Self-awareness and vulnerability, the closing approach, right? The meta communication pattern, handling objections, and just like that, you have a full template for how you can replicate this, right? And then over here, you can just go into channels, right? Let's say I want to write a script for my main channel over here. What I can do is I want to write variations of this video title for my channel. So what I can do, I go to Hormozi, I take the specific title, paste it in here. There you go. Over here, I just have to pick one of these videos, right? So the one video pivot, right? So channel often talks about the power of a single video, right? How to get so rich from one video. You stop caring about views. I actually kind of like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click this. It's going to start exploring the idea for this, and then it'll give me the strategic angle, right, for exactly what I can talk about. And let's see over here, it says show a failed video with low views versus a viral video. Explain why broad topics keep you poor, niche topics make you rich. The call out, the bridge, the close, how do you subscriber define pain points, right? Transitioning from creator to business owner. Okay, let's see. Let's write this script. And then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write the script. And then because I realized over here when I'm watching this Alex Hormozi video, what he did is he actually has a keynote. He actually has a presentation over here. So what I'm gonna wanna do is I'm also gonna want to use a similar format, and I'm also gonna wanna use a presentation like that, right? So it says just confirm the metadata, right? In terms of the specific length, right? Let's say I want it to be 2,500 words using the angle of myself and my videos. Right? The template, I want to use the Alex Hormozi template. So bam, all I have to do is just select the Alex Hormozi template, how to get so rich, and then I just want to generate, and then what I want to do is I just want to give it some information, and then bang, just like that, right, you have a full script over here, right? It gives you the full outline, right? The view tribe that keeps you poor, the rich script formula, the back end business model shift, right? The path forward and the next steps. And then let's say you're happy with the script, all you have to do is just click here, generate script, and then you'll have a full script in your hand. And then once you have the full script in your hand, what you exactly want to do is that you'll want to start editing this script down to exactly what you would say. And then just like how Alex Hormozi has it in a presentation style, what I'm going to do is you're going to want to turn this into an actual presentation. You can see over here, I made more money from one video with 50,000 views than most creators make from 10 million views. You're going to have to hear this whether you like it or not. My most popular video hit 180,000 views, which is true, generated $47,000 in direct revenue within 90 days. And that's 26 cents per view. Meanwhile, creators with millions of views are celebrating $200 AdSense checks just like they won the lottery. You're obsessed with the wrong metric. Views don't make you rich. I don't like intend this. So you can see over here, you're obsessed with the wrong metric. Views don't make you rich. The right kind of viewer you attract does, right? Today we're covering 3 things. completely flip how you think about YouTube. First, why chasing views is the fastest way to stay broke. Second, the 3-pillar script framework that turns any video into a money machine. And the third, the back-end business model that makes views irrelevant. Only just the type. Actually, that's totally good here, right? It actually writes pretty good. Some of you will hate this message because it forces you to admit that you've been playing the wrong game, the wrong YouTube game entirely. And then you can just read through this and see if there's any mistakes. Now, I think I've made a couple changes and this looks like a pretty good script. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into a presentation that I can immediately get in front of the camera, start presenting, and then that will pretty much be the video. I'm going to go over here. So there's this tool called gamma.ai that will literally allow you to paste the full text of a script, and then it'll start creating graphics for that. And then you can do a presentation. So you don't even have to do like a Google Slides presentation in order to do this. So it's Ask You Creative AI. How would you like to get started? All you have to do is just paste in the text. So I'm going to take the text from my actual script. I'm just Control A, Control C, and then paste this in here. And then once you paste your actual content in, right, you have a couple options over here, right? You can generate, fill in your outline with added details, show the content to be more concise and presentable. Yes, I want it to be a little bit more concise. And then in terms of visuals, you can pick the visuals, right? And you can pick the style from here. And literally in just a couple minutes, you can click the generate button over here. And it's kind of like magic, right? When you use an AI tool like Subscriber, you put the full script in here of a viral video, and then it'll give you a viral presentation, right? And over here, it's just being built, right? And literally just like that, right, you have actual material to present, right? If you watch this Hormozy video, one of the things that you'll realize is that it's not really edited, right? There is no crazy visual effects and editing that goes into it, right? Which makes it prime target. Like, hey, I want to clone this video and have this exact same video for my channel, because that means that I don't necessarily have to pay any editor in order to edit my videos. I can edit the video myself if I like. And literally just like that, you can have a full presentation built out, right? That you can just go over slide by slide by slide over here, and then you can present it just like how Alex Hormozy did, right? And of course, if you spend a little bit more time on it, the graphics will be a little bit better, the style will be a little bit more in tune with you. But this is something that's a really good baseline to start with that you can literally present with, right? And you can just put this on your teleprompter and you can just read off the teleprompter and present like you are a natural presenter. And just like that, you can clone any YouTube video out there with relative ease, right? Whether it be a full talking head video, which you can just clone like that, or if you need to make it into a presentation, you use Subscriber and then use an AI presentation creator like Gamma. Gamma isn't even paid. You can try it out if you want. And really the best part of a script like this that Subscriber is able to clone is that it is in the tone, in the exact same structure, in the exact same style, so you don't really lose any element of what makes it viral. In fact, I use this exact process to make this video on my main channel, right, which is 16,000 views, which is, one of my top 6 most viewed videos. How to script so good your viewers get addicted to your videos. I'm sure you recognize a similar title there. Now that you know exactly how to clone any viral video, what if I told you that you could clone an entire YouTube channel at will? Click on this video over here and I'll show you exactly how to clone any viral YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.